hear me? Okay, wait, turn the sound on. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Can. Okay. Okay, so I go through from topic 1, which is question 1H. So question 1H is a question on solving quadratic equation. So for when we look at this, right, basically the idea is that when we add fractions, right, we want to first factorize. So it's f followed by c. Okay, so it's f followed by c. So what I'll do is factorize first, and before I look for the common denominator. So I look at g square minus 6g. Well, this one, it looks like it's really factorizable. Also, it looks so, you can see there's so many common factors. What I'll do is first, I'll take 1 over g square minus g. I call it, it says g minus 6. Okay. Similarly, for the left-hand side, maybe what I'll do is I'll take out a 3 first. I'll take out 2 first. Then I have 2, right? Then there'll be a 2 of g squared minus 5g minus 6 as well. And from here, I can factorize this to g minus 6, g plus 1. Okay, now similarly for the right-hand side is 5 over 4g. Okay, so I look, you should see that there's a common term between the two. So do not go and multiply straight away. Some of you may go and multiply this and this straight away or at the start. Then that will cause some, you have like power 4, then it becomes very hard to solve. You will pass away there anyhow. So always remember that you always factorize each term, the denominators, before you combine them. Okay, so I look at these two. Now, if I want to break this into one fraction, I can see that overall that the common denominator is supposed to look something like this. There will be a 2, there will be a g, there will be a g minus 6, there will be a g plus 1. Okay, this should be the lowest common multiple. Contains g, g minus 6, 2, g plus 1. So if I want to get from here to here, right, I will see that, okay, I will need a 2. So definitely I need a 2. Okay, I will need a g plus 1. So I multiply by g plus 1. I multiply by g plus 1. Now, on the right-hand side, what do I need? Again, I look at the LCM. I need a g. Okay, so I need a g. Okay, so this is what I have. Right, so then from here, okay, so probably what I do next is I will look at adding. Now I see that now my denominator are all the same already, same already, same already, then I'll add them together, and this will, cannot talk. Okay, so this will have 2g plus 1 plus 3g equals to 5 over 4g. Now you all may be thinking about, straight away go and push up and combine, but no need yet so you wait first. So no need. So what I do is simplify. Okay, simplify first. Okay, so this 2 to g, that is 2g plus 2 plus 3g. Okay, now if this will actually give me like 5g plus 2 over on the denominator. Okay, I can don't have to expand yet. I can wait first until I cross multiply, then I can expand. If you want to expand early, that is fine. Just that it may get more loaded once you have a lot of terms. Cross multiply. Okay, so 5 multiplied to 2g, g minus 6g plus 1. I will have, so this and this, let me use green color. This multiplied to this, that gives me on the right hand side, 5 times 2 is 10, g minus 6, g plus 1. Using red color to highlight, this multiplied by this, that gives me 4g multiplied by 5g plus 2. Okay, so from here, it is still quite intense. So we try to cancel out some common factors. Okay, one of it is you realize the common factor is g. G can cancel off. Okay, on both sides. Okay, now why is that so? It's because you know that in the denominator, g cannot be 0. Okay, this will tell you that g cannot be 0. Because if g is equal to 0, if g equals to 0, then it's not defined. The denominator will then not be defined already. Okay, because we cannot divide by 0. So that's why I can cancel out g. So far, okay. So after that, maybe I cancel out some more. divide by 2 on both sides. Okay, so you notice that if you are able to do this on the go, you can skip some steps. So your working won't be so complicated later on. Okay, let me just rewrite. So I have 5g minus 6, g plus 1 equals to 2, 5g plus 2. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. I would like to make everybody on one side, and I'll push it to be 0. Okay, so g to g, that is g squared minus 6g. Then after that, g minus 6g plus, sorry again, this to this g squared and plus g minus 6 multiplied by 5. This will be the same as minus 6 plus g, that will be minus 5g. 5 multiplied by g squared, 5g squared minus 25g minus 30. Okay, this is just the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we'll have 2 to 5, 10g. 2 to 2, I have a plus 4. So this is 10g plus 4. Okay, of course, I'm not done yet. I haven't simplified. So I need to, there's still a lot of cleaning up to do. Okay, so I'll bring everybody to the left-hand side. I have 5g squared minus 25g minus 30 minus 10g minus 4. Okay, look for the terms to simplify this and this. That gives us negative 35g. Minus 30 minus 4, that gives us minus 34. 5g squared, that gives us 5g squared, equals to 0. Okay, then from here, what do I do next? Very simple. It may not be factorizable. So what I'll do, I just use quadratic formula. Okay, so I recognize that g equals to, this is my b, this is my b, this is my c, this is my a. Okay, so negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, now just solve it. You will get your answer, which is 7.86 or negative 0.865. Okay, so this is the final display of question 1H. For those who just joined, I'm going through question 1H of the revision package. Okay. If you're good, just let me know. I mean, you can give a thumbs up. You can just show like that, or if not, I can go on. Or if not, I'll go on. Okay, because I can't try to on your camera if possible. So if I see your camera, I know whether you are copying down or not. If you look at the screen and you look down, I think you're copying. Okay, so you should have your camera on. I mean, it's also mutual respect. Okay, make sure you have your camera on. Seeing Hamza, Aiden, if you can, do on your camera. Don't worry, Aiden, I can see you eat. It's fine. Mulan as well, do on your camera. Okay. Can okay. I have not heard anything, so I'm going to go to the next one. Okay, I'm going to go next one. Okay. So let me just copy this at one side first. Oh, sorry, wrong. I'm just going to copy one side first. So in case later, in case someone needs. Okay. One side. Okay. Okay, so G is done. Next one I want to go through is, I'm supposed to go through H is done, sorry, H is done. So the next one I'm supposed to go through is, okay, 1H is done. Question 3A, right? Question 3A. Question 3A. Okay, question 3A is basically completing the square. So I need to sketch the equation of the curve. Okay, so from here, remember that they already asked us to express the expression in the form of ax minus h squared minus plus k lah. So this one, it should be okay lah. Also, if you do this, right, then what do you do next after that? You look at y equals to x squared minus 6x. Put a negative 10 outside. Okay, do your completing the square. I check the coefficient x squared.
Everybody joins, yeah. Everyone joins. Nothing, I think.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so after that, I plus 3 squared. So here, I minus 3 squared outside. Okay, so then this is x minus 3 bracket square. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Very important that you know how to sketch this the graph from here. Minus 10, minus 9, that is minus 19. Okay. Then after that, you know, if you see the solution, they will tell you go and use decimals to check your answer lah. Okay, but again, what do we do? Now, completing the square form, this one, the order is you follow SITL. Okay, SITL. S stands for shape. Okay, so we look at shape. If you look at shape number 1, the coefficient of x squared is positive 1. Is positive 1. So that is a happy face. Okay, I go to the right. I can say that it's a happy face. Okay, number 2, happy face. SITL, I is for intercepts. So to find the x intercept, I substitute x equals to, to find the y intercept, I can substitute x equals to 0. So that will give me something. Okay, so if you see, if I sub x as 0, 0, this will give me y equals to 0 minus 3 squared minus 19. Okay, 9 minus 19, but negative 38. Okay, finally, thereafter I sub y equals to 0. This is to find the x intercept. Okay, so I'm going through step 2, which is SITL or SILT. Usually completing the square form, we go by SITL. Find y equals to 0. So 0 equals to x minus 3 squared minus 19. Okay, in this form, if I want to solve, I'm very happy because it's very easy. 2 steps, I can get the answer already. First one, x minus 3 squared equals to 19. Push it to the right. Second step, square root both sides. X minus 3 equals to plus minus square root 19. So don't forget the plus minus. Don't forget the plus minus. Okay? Don't forget the plus minus. Okay? So from here, then x will be equals to 3 minus square root 19. X equals to 3 plus square root 19. Okay? So that is the intercept. Now, next one is t. T for turning point. Now, you remember that if it's in the completed square form, all right, the negative in the bracket. So if the x minus 3 is here, right, then the turning point immediately, I hope you can see, is just 3, negative 19. The turning point is 3, negative 19. Okay? Once again, do on your camera. Can if not, I will kick you out. Okay, yeah. So this one also respect. Please do on your camera for mutual respect. Okay? Can Hamza, you're not going to on that, I will kick you out already, okay? Where is Singing is not here. I thought Singing is here. Okay, then I will kick you out already. Okay. Okay, so from here, then after that, the next one is L. L stands for, so T stands for turning point, and L stands for line of symmetry. Okay, L stands for line of symmetry. So the line of symmetry basically is the x coordinate of the turning point, which is just x equals to 3. We know that here the turning point is 3, negative 19. Okay, we know that the x intercept, this is 3 minus square root 19. This is 3 plus square root 19. 3 minus square root 19 approximately is about negative 1.355 like that. So it's somewhere. So I'll actually do all this when I'm drawing the graph. Right? Okay, it's about somewhere here. So that means, right, my y-axis should be to the left. Okay, should be to the left. Okay. Okay, wait, let me see. Then 3 plus square root 19. 3 plus square root 19 is to the right side. Correct. Okay. So then it will be over here. 9 minus, sorry, this is 9. 9 minus 19. It should be negative 10. My bad, huh? So this is negative 10. Y, x, and from here, this is my equation. Y equals to x minus 3 squared minus 19. Okay, so children, this is question 3A of revision package, topic 1. Okay. I'm going to move over in about, change to the next question in about 1 minute time. If I'm too fast or what, let me know. Too fast, let me know. Okay, so 3A, I go through already. So far, I have gone through question 1H. I have gone through question 3A. Okay. If you need me to go back to the previous, let me know. Okay. I go on, okay? I go on. Okay, I go on. If I too fast or you need to copy, you must sound off. Okay, don't keep quiet, because different people copy speed is different. Some people are faster, some people are slower. Okay. Okay, so next one, I will look at question 2. Question 2. Question 2, okay, this, you all put 2B, okay, 2B. Okay, question 2. So question 2B, okay, 2A, I believe, okay, that means nobody asked for 2A. I assume 2A is okay. So 2A is 4x minus 9, x plus 1. Okay, from 2A to 2B is very simple. 2A, you know that when you factorize 4x squared minus 5x minus 9, this gives me, this gives me 4x minus 9, x plus 1. Now, in part B, you look at y power 4 minus 5y squared minus 9. Do you realize that the structure of the equation looks quite similar? The constants are the same. The constants are actually the same. Okay? So if you look at this, right, then what will happen is, you see, these two are the same, correct or not? Oh, they are the same. So you just need to replace x, y power 2 is equal to x. You need to replace y square. You need to replace y square with x. Okay? You need to replace y square with x. So if you treat y square as x, then 4x squared will also be 4y power 4. 5x will be y power 2. 4x will be y squared. This will be y squared. Okay, so this is just substitution. I replace all the variable. I replace the variable with the xy squared. So from here, right, from here, what I can also say is 4 of y power 4 minus 5y squared minus 9. Before I want to solve this, I can say from part A that it is 4y squared minus 9, y squared plus 1. This itself is factorizable. You see a squared minus b squared, right? Is 2y minus 3, 2y plus 3. The one on the right hand side, y squared plus 1. Okay? So from here, remember we are solving this to be 0, right? We are solving this to be 0, so it's equals to 0. 0 product rule, that means y is equals to 3 over 2, comma, y is equals to negative 3 over 2. This one, basically no solution. Okay, because if you take y squared plus 1 equals to 0, y squared equals to negative 1, nothing. Okay, there's nothing will come out. There's no solution. Okay, so these two are the answers. That is for question 2B. Okay, So can I just check who asked for question 2B? Is it okay you unmute?
Me.
Is it so far okay, ma? Is my explanation, does it sell to you? Sell to you, huh? Good, good. Thank you so much. So when y'all give me feedback, I also can help me lah, huh? Janelle, I go to the next one, okay? Next one, slowly, Janelle, I put away already, okay. Yeah, okay, I put away. Okay, so next one, okay, I've gone through 1H, I've gone through question 2B, 2A, I've gone through 3A. Next one, I think is 3B, okay, 3B. 3B, 3C, I think you all got asked now, so 3A, 3B, 3C. Okay, B, C are all it's the same kind. I'm going to go through like the same thing. So again, what I'll do is I need to express it in this form now. Okay, now. So first, y equals 3b, y equals to negative x squared plus 6x plus 3. Okay, for completing the square to get this form, we need to make sure that the coefficient of x squared is positive 1. If it is not positive 1, then I have to bring out, okay, oh sorry, correct, a negative sign. I have to factorize out the negative sign to ensure that I'm starting on a clean note. Okay, before I complete the square, I want my x squared to be clean. It must be positive 1. Okay, I want it to be clean. I don't want any negativity inside. So I take out the negative sign for outside. From here, I can see that what I need is a 3 square. Okay, overall, you realize that you actually borrowed a negative 9. So outside, you add a 9. Okay, can where is the student who asked this? Okay, can. So I will just look at you. Okay, so so I just want to make sure that you understand. So this is negative. This entire portion, after I factorize, that is x minus 3. Oh, sorry. X minus 3 bracket square. Plus 3 plus 9, that gives me a plus 12. So this is your final equation. Okay, look like you are copying, so I wait a while. Tanya, so far okay? Okay, ma? Not okay, not okay. Okay, which part is bothering you? Okay.
I thought 3 square is supposed to be positive, but then when you add in the subtraction sign, then it's negative.
Correct. Because of this, right, there's a minus, right? Minus 3, so outside I must plus. Minus 9, then I plus 9 to make it overall 0. Does it make sense? Or because you don't always minus 9. In this case, okay, in this case, you see if you plus 3 square inside, right, is a minus 9. So overall here is a minus 9. That is why outside I must plus 9. Okay, okay, I can hear you say the word okay, even though you're muted. So, okay, can all. So Tana, if I put it like that, will you know how to draw the graph? Or do you want me to show? No need. Okay, so I put it away. Okay, so I hope like that at least it shows you. The main thing, 重点 is the key point is that how we manage the addition. Completing the square, even though I add a 3 square inside, it's actually a minus 9. Then outside plus. Okay. Okay. So next I will go to 3C. Quick check. May I know which student asked for 3C? So that I can make sure you are following me. Hamza, are you there? Okay. For 3C, right? Okay. Hamza, if you can, you later, if I need a response, you just help me to unmute, okay? Same thing, okay. I will need, before I complete the square, I need a clean note. So I need the coefficient of x squared to be 1. So over here is x squared plus 7 over 3. Okay? Minus 9. So you notice how I purposely push 3 and 7 into this manner. So far, okay? Can Now from here, right? If this is 7 over 3, very quickly, Hamza, can I ask you what will I need to add? If you don't mind, can just 7 over 6. Okay, 7 over 6 squared, precisely. Okay? Now I want you to see carefully what you have added. Is you added 3 and 7 over 6 squared. Oh, my iPad throw temper. Okay. So outside I must minus 3 and 7 over 6 squared. So far, okay? What do I get from this? Well, this is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A plus b bracket. What's this? XA plus b bracket square. Now minus 9 minus 3 times 7 over 6. 3 times 49 over 36 plus 9. The answer is 157 over 12. Okay, 157 over 12. So far, okay? Now, Hamza, if I put the equation like this, will you be able to draw the graph? Or do you want me to show you? Oh, so okay, so I don't show, don't show, okay, very good. Can okay, then after that, remember, follow SITL, shape, intercept, turning point, line of symmetry. Drawing is fun now, so I hope you. Okay, let me just put it here so that later on, in case anybody asks, I still have it. Okay. So this question can noted on your point. Thank you. Okay. So 3B, 3C, I go through already. Next one is question 4 don't need. Okay, question 5. Question 5B. Question 5B. Give me a while. Question 5B. Okay, question 5, I think I need the whole question like that. So question 5 is about the this one is last year's quiz, I think. I bought X purifier for 1050. I want to sell at profit of $6 per purifier. Okay, so basically for A, I think let me write down the answer first. Okay, for A, the answer is of course, okay, one purifier cost me 1050 over X. Then I need to add 6. This will be my selling price. This is my cost price. This one is my profit. So this is my selling price. Then after that, from B, 5B. 5B. I received $1050 from selling the air purifiers with 20 left unsold. Okay, 20 left unsold. It means that, okay, you see that at the start, I bought X air purifiers. I only managed to sell X minus 20 because I got 20 left unsold. That's what they're trying to tell you. Okay, I bought X purifiers. I got 20 left unsold. Okay, from each of these X minus 20 that I sold, okay, each of them, the selling price is 1050 over X plus 6. Okay, this is the number sold. I put a hashtag this number. This is the selling price of one. Okay, the selling price of one air purifier. Okay, the number or the amount that I received is 1050. I can take away the dollar sign. So it looks like that. This is the amount received. Okay. So I'm using all the information in English, but I'm writing it out in math. Okay, I'm writing it out in math. So what do I do next is, okay, then after that, I will just go and multiply. This one, okay, looks a bit disgusting. Okay, I still can do X times this one. This will give me 1050. This will give me 1050. Arrow, black arrow. The one in black arrow, okay, so because the X and the X cancel. Okay, this multiplied by this. Okay, now I use the blue arrow. That is 6X. Green arrow. that is minus 1020, that is 21000 over x. Red arrow, minus 20 to 6, that is minus 120 equals to 1050. So far, okay, huh? Can I just quick check who asked for 5B? Is it okay? I don't mind, I ask. Just I want to make sure you follow. Okay, thumbs up. Okay. So from here, right? Okay, so it looks very hard to digest because there's a fraction there, right? There's an x that's in the denominator. So what do we do? Very simple. Multiply all by x. I multiply all by x. So this is 1050x plus 6x squared. And immediately, right, you don't get your disgusting x in the denominator. Oh, sorry, wrong. You don't get your x in the denominator anymore. Right or not? Otherwise, the x in the denominator very hard to do, man. Or it is solved. If my x is stuck here, I cannot solve. So once you are here, life is quite good already. You have a one-liner. Okay, like solving all quadratic equation, we want to expand it totally in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. That is what I would want. Okay, so from here, let me push everything. So this is 6x squared. And take this and this. If I put these two together, cancel out nicely. Wow, beautiful. Is it correct? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm left with minus 120x. Minus 120x, minus 21,000, minus 21,000. Okay, all of them looks pretty factorizable. I'm going to divide all by 6. So if I divide by 6, I'm going to divide all the coefficients by 6. Right? Since I don't like big numbers, 0 divided by 6 is 0. 21,000 divided by 6 is 3,005. 120 divided by 6 is 20x. 6x squared divided by 6 is okay. And from here, well, just use the quadratic formula. It's factorizable actually. Okay. And your answer will be x equals to 70 or x equals to negative 50, which you likely won't take because x is more than 0. A selling price can't be negative. If you go to the supermarket, you want to sell things, the price is negative, means they're giving you money. So Hamza, quick check. Is this question okay for you? Can you understand the flow? So I just want to pause here for about 1 minute in case you need to copy. Then I will go on. Okay. You got A and B wrong. Okay, can. So okay, let me check. Do you want? Are you okay? I move on, or do I pause a while for you to copy? Copy, yeah. Okay, so I move on. Okay. So let me. Oh, actually, I finished this page already. Okay, so I can go to the next one. So I've gone through question 5. Question 6. What question 6 appeared 2 times or more? Oh, question 6 is the O-level question, O-level E-math question. Okay. Question 6. Can I just ask, check who asked for question 6? Is it I saw it enter 2 times. So that means you have 2 people. Question 6. Who asked for question 6? Very quickly. Hamza also? Okay. Tohi also? Okay. Sorry. Okay. So a tanker holds 24 tons of oil. Okay. Tanker is like those big container truck, like those lorry like that. Okay. You know those kind that go to the petrol kiosk, they top up the petrol. Okay. In cold weather, it pumps out X tons per minute. Write down an expression for the number of minutes it takes to empty the tanker in cold weather. So if you think about it, okay, if in X, it's like volume is 24, right? Every time, if you see my hand, it's going, X is going out, X going out, X going out. How many X can go out? The idea is just you take 24 tons, you divide by the number of X it can pump out. And this will be the number of minutes that it takes to empty the tanker. Okay? So in hot weather, let's look at part B. Maybe because the metal tank expand, maybe because the outlet expand, maybe it's a bigger hole and more oil can come out. Okay, so then 24, it pumps out X plus 1 tons, pump out faster, maybe because the hose is bigger, maybe because metal expand, right? So 24, if I divide by X plus 1, This will be the amount of time it takes to empty in hot weather. All right. So of course, if you compare cold weather and hot weather, the outlet is bigger, bigger hole, correct or not? So if the hole is bigger, of course the oil will come out faster, right? So if the oil comes out faster, it will take shorter time, right? That means if I have a bigger hole, I pour out, of course, lesser time to empty, right? So they will ask you, this question. They say that, okay, now it's very common. I take 2 minutes longer to empty in cold weather than in hot weather. So what do they mean is they're trying to tell you that, hey, you know, children, if you take hot weather, cold weather, minus hot weather, this is equals to 2. This is equals to 2. Pumping out in cold weather, the time for cold weather and the time for hot weather, this is the bigger fraction, right? Is equals to 2. Is 2 minutes. They are all in terms of minutes. Make sure. So if you see the question, sometimes you remember your notes, sometimes got minutes, sometimes got hour. You must make sure all are the same unit. Then from here, on the left-hand side, I simply, what I can do is to multiply all by the same denominator. Okay, I can multiply all by x bracket x plus 1. I can multiply all by x plus 1. I can multiply by all by x plus 1. Okay, so from here, let me check. Some of them are left. Here, they're not here. I thought I saw K here just now. K is gone. Is it? This here. Do I see anyone? Okay. Okay. So from here, maybe it's here. Okay. So I cancel x and x. I have 24 bracket x plus 1. I cancel x plus 1, I have 24x. On the right hand side, 2 multiplied by x plus 1, 2x bracket x plus 1. Okay. So then from here, more or less, life is quite good already. It's it's just a quadratic equation that I can solve easily. Okay, so I'm going to expand. That is 24x plus 24 minus 24x equals to 2x squared plus 2x. Okay, I'm going to bring everybody over to the right side. Okay, so I make sure that one side is 0 I want to make sure that one side is 0. Okay, then 24x minus 24 cancel out. I have 2x squared plus 2x minus 24 equals to 0. All of them are multiples of 2. I divide all by 2. Oh, so beautiful, this one. Okay, so if I solve this, x, make sure you show the factorization, or you show the quadratic formula. Equals to 0, x equals to 3, or x equals to -4. Now, definitely this one I need to reject. Okay, can. Okay, Tohi, good. Very good that you actually can find your own mistake. That's very good regulation. Okay. Now from here, you got x, right? Then remember to find the sub. How many times? How to cold weather is 24 over x plus 1. So the answer is 24 over 4, which is 6 minutes. So far, okay, ma? Can I just check? Tohi, where are you? Let me find. Okay, Hamza is okay. Tohi, where did Tohi go? Okay, I cannot find. Tohi, okay, ma? Can I? Okay, good. Okay, once I got affirmation, then I will move on. If anybody else like want this question but you never raise hand, then you must let me know if I go too fast. Okay, Okay, I'm going to erase already. No more. So question 6 has been completed. Next one is question 7. 7 only C, 7 only C. Okay. 7 only C. 7C, okay. Wow, this one I need to. At what price will you advise Mr. Bill to sell his price? Okay. This one, right? Okay. Okay. Can I just check who asked for 7C? So I want to find out where I can. Oh, Tohi also. Okay, Tohi, good. Okay. Tohi, so the idea here is to complete the square. Okay, it's a complete square. So for this question, right, okay, the total sales, I use earlier result. Okay, so earlier result, the selling price, right, for the kilogram is 2.2 plus X dollars. The weight of rice sold in that month is 500 minus 100X. I'm sure these two parts are okay with you, right? Now, from here, right, I want to make profit. So what I want to do is I need to multiply this and this together. Okay? The weight of rice sold versus the cost of each kilogram, right? That will give me my total amount that I collected. That will give me the total amount that I collected. Okay? Okay? So from here, I take 2.2 plus X multiplied by 500 minus 100X. This is, okay, going to give me, after I expand, it will give me something like minus 100X squared plus 280X plus 1100. Okay? Now, what I will do is, if I want to find like the much profit as much as possible, is something like I need the highest value of this. I need the highest value. I need the highest Y value. Imagine if I treat this as my Y, right? I need the highest Y value. Don't you think so? So far, okay, man? Hey, Tohi, are you there? Is there a soft toy? I don't know. Oh, okay. Can is it okay? This part okay, this part okay. I need the highest Y value. The highest Y value will give me the highest profit. So imagine if you draw a graph, something like that. Wow, you want your profit to be here, right? You want your profit to be here. You want yourself to be making this amount of money, right? So what is the highest profit? Well, it's actually got to do with the turning point. So in a nutshell, right, what you're doing is you complete the square, right? You're going to find that your Y is 100. I jump a few steps, okay, because I believe I'm quite confident you know how to complete the square, so I won't go through, right? You get your final equation in this form. Okay, so this, right, and this, what does it give you is, from your completed square knowledge, right, you know that this is actually 1.41296. So if you balance versus X, right, versus the profit, right, this is the maximum profit. This is the highest profit you can get in that month by looking at the Y coordinate of the turning point. Okay, that is what gives you the highest profit, because the Y coordinate of the turning point is the profit. Look like you're copying, so I pause a while. As you look at the screen, then you look down, so I think you're copying, so I'm just going to pause a while. After question 7 is question 10. No, question 9. Okay. So if I can go on, you let me know, Okay, so I'll go on. Thank you. So next one, I will talk about question 9. So I go through 7C. Let me just circle it. Okay. So next one I want to talk about is question 9. Okay. The figure shows the quadratic graph x plus 1, x minus 5. So this quadratic graph, because I can see that the coefficient of x squared is positive, so it's got to be this one, right? It's the happy face, right? And another graph that passes through the minimum point of x plus 1, x minus 5. Both graphs cuts the x-axis at point A. So what is point A? From this, right, I hope you can observe that means this point, oh, why is it so big? Okay, this point will be -1, 0. Okay, here this will tell you that the x-intercepts are -1 and 5. Okay, it also passes through the minimum point. Now, what is the minimum point of this graph? We have to find out. All right, so if this is -1 and this is 5, all right, I take -1 plus 5, I divide by 2, that is 4/2. This point here, the x coordinate is 2. Okay, how do I find the y coordinate? Okay, how do I find the y coordinate? I simply take my x, I substitute it into the equation. Here, x plus 1, x minus 5. Okay, so if I sub x equals to 2, y equals to 2 plus 1, 2 minus 5, that is 3 times negative 2, negative 6. Also, I have the turning point already. Okay, why do I do that? Is because, you know, if I want to find this graph, right, I need to know what it contains. So I know that it contains the minimum point of this blue graph. I found that. I know that it also has the x-intercept of the blue graph. I also have that. With these two, you can actually so-called form your equation already. Okay. So then, what else? What do I do next? Okay. So from here, the fact that it contains this, right, it will tell me that the graph will look something like this. It will probably look something like y equals to a x plus 1, probably x minus b. Okay, x plus 1, x minus b. So why is it got x plus 1? It's because it contains this intercept. Okay, if it contains this in root, x plus 1 will be a factor. Okay, just a quick check. Who asked for question 9? I just check. Is it everybody or is it I just want to make sure the person who I explained to also understand. Ling Xuan, okay, can. Where is Ling Xuan? Okay, where is Ling Xuan? Can't see your face. Okay. Okay. So then from here, okay. So I have negative 1, 0. I will sub in probably 2 and minus 6. Okay. So if I sub negative 6, A, then 2 plus 1. So 2 is here. So that is 3. 3 minus B. Do I get something like that? Let me check. X minus B, A, X minus 1, X minus B. So I have another quadratic graph. Both cut the x-axis at point A. 2 minus 6. Okay, so that means I will have negative 6 equals to 9A minus 3B, which is negative 2 equals to 3A minus B. That's equation 1. Oh, wait. Oh, so nice. Okay. Actually, I don't even need to guess. I can just look at these three. Yeah, so it's very obvious it's this one because you can see there's an x plus 1. Okay, and there's another, you can see that there's another intercept here, which is positive. If I just look at this, right, if I factorize this on negative 2x, x plus 1, for this graph, the intercepts are 0 and negative 1. This is y equals to x, this is y equals to, if I look at the discriminant, right, it's less than 0. This graph will not have no x-intercept. So it has to be this one. Okay, got x plus 1, and this here is a negative intercept, which is over here. Where is Ding Xuan? Sorry, Ding Xuan, do you follow so far? No. Would you like me to repeat? Okay, I repeat. Okay, so first one, if you look at this, right? Okay, now there are for this graph, okay, we're not supposed to find. Okay, so all these are gone to waste. But what I can see is that this graph, which is in red, or sorry, in green, can you see that there are two intercepts? One is A and another point is here. Can see? Can see, huh? Okay, so it cannot be this graph because this graph, the intercept is 0 and negative 1. This graph, the intercept is not 0. So far, okay, Is it okay? Okay, I can't really see, okay, but I see you nodding your head. So so this one I cross off. This one has no x-intercept. Okay, and so because, okay, let's see if you check the discriminant. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. This is negative 7. There are no real roots. There are no intercept. Okay, so it has to be this one. Okay, because you will see this one of the intercept is negative 1. The other one is half. So quite obvious. Look very nicely is this one. Okay, ma? If okay, just give me a thumbs up. You don't have to unmute. Yeah. Can I? Okay, good. Okay, then next one is question 10. So I've gone through question 9, question 10. Okay, for question 10, can I just ask, quick check, who asked this question so I can address you? I didn't see anybody raise hand. Okay, sorry, who asked for question 10? Nobody. Quick check, who asked for question 10? 10 part 3 and 4? Oh, no one. Okay, but I see it here. Who's the who put it there? Eh? Who put question? Who asked for 10 part 3 and part 4? Oh, Tanya. Okay. So, quick one. Okay. Okay. So for this, right? Okay. First, part 1, part 2 is okay, right? Part 2, okay. Okay. So if you can do part 2, actually, part 3, part 4 is easy game. Okay, easy game. So I'm going to use your hard work from part 1 and 2. For part 1, we know that the graph, right, for the equation is negative 3 minus x plus 2 squared. Okay, so that's the graph. So I'm looking at this graph, y equals to this. Okay, so from here, okay, part 2, I know that I solved already. So in part 2, right, actually what you are doing is you are finding the x intercept. When you solve x squared minus 4x minus 7, oh, there's no solution. There's no solution. No solution will tell you that there is no x intercept. So far, okay? Cannot. Now, this graph very quickly, SITL. S for shape. It is a set face because the coefficient is negative. I for intercept, it has, wait. Okay, so it has no x-intercept. What it tells you is this. If this graph has no x-intercept, that means, right, the x-axis is on top. So far, okay? That's why I cannot touch. So after that, I need to find the y-intercept. So if I sub x to be 0, then you see just -7. Okay, it's just -7. So far, okay, T, turning point. From here, the turning point is -2, -3. So this is -2, -3. Is that okay? Can I hope, even though it looks like that, it's very, very weird, very iffy, right? But equate inside to 0, -2. Outside, just take the value, that's -3. Okay. Then what's my y-intercept? My y-intercept is -7. So I just very sincerely draw the graph. Oh shit, wrong, sorry. Because this is -2, -2 should be on the left of the y-axis. Okay, this is -7. Line of symmetry is just passing through the turning point. With that, I am done. So far, okay? So if part 3 is okay, then let me ask you for part 4, when they ask for the maximum value, what are they doing? Is they are asking for the maximum y value. All right. So in this case, you just read off the y coordinate of the turning point. It's like the profit question just now. This -3 here, because it is the turning point, it is also what we call the maximum point, the biggest one. Okay. Oh, you don't do it. Okay, can I? Okay, good. Don't mind if I ask you all personally, like who asked the question. It's not to put finger you out. It's just to, when I address, I want to make sure you understand, because there are a large group of you, I want to make sure you understand that I go on. That's how I get feedback in Zoom, if not, otherwise the time will be wasted going through. If I go through, then you all don't catch. Okay, next one is question 12E. 12E. Okay, quick check. May I know who asked this question? Jethro, okay, can. So Jethro, I just go through, okay, I sketch the following pair of graphs on the axis, label all the intercepts if there are any, and turning point. Okay, so for this, wow, you know, if I look at this one, so I also do the same, I do the same. For this graph, okay, it's quadratic, so I'll follow SILT lah, huh? Okay, as in fact, it's factorized, so I can do SITL. Okay, so shape negative because it's a set face. The coefficient of x squared is negative. I look for intercept. To find the intercepts, I can sub x to be 0. If I sub x equals to 0, my y will be negative 0 minus 4 squared, which is negative 16. Negative 16. Okay, so you can see 0 minus 4 squared, negative 16. Next, I sub y equals to 0. Ayo, so ugly one. Okay, my iPad a bit spoil sometimes. Okay, then 0 equals to negative x minus 4 squared. Multiply both sides by negative 1. Then square root both sides. Actually, just x equals to 4. Okay, so there's only one x intercept. Line of symmetry. Basically, there's only one intercept. So the intercept is just itself. It's actually just x equals to 4. And also the intercept is 4, 0. If there's only one intercept, right, what it's telling me is actually just this graph, and it's very beautiful one because it only touches only one. The line of symmetry, the x-intercept is also the turning point. Okay, I say again, the x-intercept also is the turning point. That's the beauty of it when you see this equation like that. Okay, because only got one intercept. If I only got one intercept, that means the x-axis contains the turning point. Jethro, so far, okay? Okay, very good. Next one, 4x minus 16, very easy. Okay, what you need to do, very simple. Just get 2 points. Usually, I teach people sketch line, right? You just get 2 points. Okay, y-axis is here. Or y-intercept, I forgot to put negative 16. Okay. Y equals to 4x minus 16. If x is 4, then y will be 4, 4 minus 16. That is 0. So I'm going to use red color. So that you know that I'm talking about this line. I'm going to talk about this line. Okay. Then 4 will be here. Okay. If x is equals to 0, sub inside, then y will be 4, 0 minus 16, which is negative 16. That will be here as well. So basically, my line will pass through. It looks like this. Y equals to 4x minus 16. Looks like that. Okay. You notice how I only use 2 points. I sub x equals to 4. I sub y equals to x equals to 0. I get 2 points. Okay, because the 2 points, one is 0, negative 16. The other one is 4, 0. From here, you can see that there are 2 points of intersection. So far, okay, ma, Jethro? Can, huh? Okay, I just pause a while. I don't, you see, you look like you need to copy, so you look like you are looking down at the screen. So, just be comfortable to speak up, okay, huh? Just be comfortable to speak up. Y'all never know. Now you're abandoned, but next year you might be in the same class. So, like, yeah, because JH2 your class for training, so must be comfortable with everybody in your cohort. Okay, okay, I'm going to go on. So I'll erase everything. Okay, question 13. Oh, question 13 graph paper. I don't have graph paper on my iPad, but oh, 13C only. Oh, okay, 13C only. So I have this graph, 2x squared minus 7x minus 9. 13C part 2. Can I just quick check who asked for this question? Okay, thank you. So for this, right, okay, okay, 2x squared minus 7x minus 9 equals to 3. Part 1 you can do. Very good. So part 2, very simple. Instead of drawing y equals to 3, you draw what? Oh, okay, wrong. Sorry. The graph that you have drawn, an original graph, the original is y equals to 2x squared minus 7x minus 9. Correct? So if you have 2x squared plus 1 equals to 6x, I'm going to work backwards until I get this again. Okay? So what I'm going to do, very simple, maybe on both sides, I minus 7x because I saw this. Is that okay? I'm subtracting 7x on both sides. I just want to be very clear so you can see. Next, I subtract 10 on both sides. I subtract 10 on both sides so that I can get a minus 9. Okay? So this is the original one that I've drawn. I sketch this line. Once I sketch this line, so you see the intersection of both, right? Once I sketch this line, I will get my answer already. Okay, ma? Are you comfortable with how I did it? Good question. So try to do it 5,000 times. Okay? Yeah. Now, part D. Now, 2x squared minus 7x plus 9 equals to k, where k is less than 0, has only one solution. From your graph, estimate the value of k. So, this question is something, okay, is actually they're asking for the maximum value. Okay, also for this graph, okay, if you draw this, right, because it's graph paper, so pardon me, okay, remember this question, they will tell you to use graph paper, okay, you're supposed to plot. You see the instruction is plot, not sketch. So this one, right, okay, the highest value, right, the highest value is, if I'm not wrong, is based on my, I just use answer play sheet, it's negative 15.1 on the y-axis. Is negative 15.1. So okay, if you draw the line y equals to negative 15.1, only one intercept, only one solution. So k is basically negative 15.1. Okay, k is basically negative 15.1 because you are equating them. This is the graph that you have. This is the graph that you need to draw, which is y equals to negative 15.1. That line that you draw is a horizontal line that will pass through the turning point of the curve. Okay, this horizontal line, if it touches the turning point of the curve, then there is only one intercept, which is the turning point itself. Okay, which is the turning point itself. Visually, it makes sense, but algebraically, of course, we have to do some work to make sure they look alike. So far, okay? Can Okay. So with that, I think topic 1 I have finished already. Okay, are there any more questions for topic 1? Just check, I just look around, just give me a while, just check my WhatsApp in case you all message me. Okay. Oh, if you're late, don't worry, no need to tell me. If you're late, it's because it's optional. This one not official lesson. This is not official lesson. Okay, so no, don't worry. Late, don't worry. It's all good. Okay, just y'all got come very good already. Okay. I appreciate it that y'all take the time. So 有来就好 Okay. Okay, so now I will go to topic 2, question 4. Topic 2, question 4. I quick check who asked this question. Can I ask? Okay, okay. So the following is a pair of simultaneous equations. If x, just give me a sec. Okay. Want to make just give me a sec. Let me open the document in my other. Okay. So if x equals to p plus 1 and y equals to q is the solution set of the above simultaneous equation. It means that they satisfy this equation. Okay, so if I look at this equation, right, x squared minus py squared equals to 0, I can sub p plus 1 inside. Okay, y equals to q means that I can sub q inside to replace y. Can I? Same thing for the second one, x minus 2y equals to 0. X equals to p plus 1, I can replace x with p plus 1. Y equals to q, I can replace y with q. So from here, my next equation is p plus 1 squared minus pq squared equals to 0. Let's call that equation 1. Second equation, p plus 1 minus 2q equals to 0. Let's call that equation 2. So far, okay? Okay, look like you're copying, so I pause a while. Okay, ma? Anya, okay? Copy it? Oh. Can I go on? I go on, okay. So at this point, I've sub x and y inside already, huh? So you see what it means, it replaces. My next part is now I know, hey, what I already reinvented the whole equation. Is not about x and y anymore. It's about p and q. It's about p and q. And I need to find p and find q as what my question tells me to do. It tells me to find p and q. So with that, I'm going to solve this sincerely and honestly. I will take equation 2 for sure to create the sub from 2. P is equals to 2q minus 1. Let me call this equation 3. So I sub into this one. This is 2q minus 1. That's my P. That's my P. My P now is 2q minus 1 plus 1 square minus, again, my P now is 2q minus 1. Okay, multiplied by q squared. Am I right? Q minus 1 equals to P equals to Q equals to P plus 1. Okay, can. Oh, that looks quite scary. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so over on this part, minus 1 plus 1, that is 4q squared. Over on this part, 2q, that gives me minus 2q cubed minus q squared equals to 0. So far, okay? Then cancel. This gives me a 3q squared minus 2q cubed equals to 0. Okay, I know there's a cube there. Don't worry. Okay, we steady. Okay, okay. Now from here, then I open up. This is q squared multiplied by 3 minus 2q equals to 0. I factorize out a q squared. Notice that I factorize out a q squared. Okay. So that means q is equals to 0 or q is equals to, let me see, 3 minus 2q, 3 minus 2q equals to 0, 3 equals to 2q, q is equals to 3 over 2. So far, okay? Can I? Okay. Now, then after that, I want to write down I copy. I open it. Okay, so write down a linear equation such that this one is the one I went through in class yesterday precisely. So go and do it 5,000 times. Okay, it has an infinite number of solutions with x minus 2y equals to 0. Okay, such that it has an x. Okay, so that means they are asking this. Okay, what does it mean? such that, oh, okay. I want the equation to have infinite number of solutions. So x minus 2y equals to 0. If you rewrite this, right, this is the same as 2y equals to x, which is y equals to half x plus 0. Where is it? Oh, where did it go? Okay. Half x plus 0. Okay, why do I do that? Is because, you know, if I want to do this kind of question, like in class, I always write it in the form of mx plus c. So you can compare the m and compare the c. You can compare the px and you compare the q. Right now. Also, you can compare whether they have infinite. So infinite means what? M must be equals to p, c must be equals to q. They must be the same line. Right? So if I want to write something else, very simple. X minus 2y. I write something exactly similar. Just write 2x minus 4y equals to 0. That's the same equation. Okay, then they will have infinite number of solutions. So far, okay? That's for part 1. Part 2, okay? I want to have no solution. No solution means you have the same m, the same gradient, but you have the different y-intercept. Okay, so for part 2, the gradient is half, so I need to make my gradient half also. The y-intercept is 0. I just put another number that's not 0. I just put 1. Okay, these two will have no intercept at all. Can? Can how? Okay. Okay, I have finished going through all the questions that's in the WhatsApp. Are there any other questions that you need help with? Let me just look down. Li Ling, any question? Hamza, any question? Seeing any question? I'll just pause for one more, see, in case some of you like searching your stuff. Okay, if no further questions, that's all for today. So on Sunday, I'll be going through the time practice. So same thing, do help me to put up your questions in the time in the WhatsApp group. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that only admin can message, then I just changed the setting lah. Okay, so help me to add your questions in. Okay, so if there are any more questions on Sunday, we can also go through. All right, can so that's all. Have a good rest, and I'll see you on Sunday. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. It'd be nice if you can unmute and say thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tan.
Thank you,
Bye,
Mr.
Mr.
Tan.
Tan.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.